I would say my last relationship definitely taught me, like, when somebody show you who they are, believe the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time, you have to believe them.
You know, and you see things like the white party be there, and then they have a little baby like in a sandwich. They're hugging them from the front and the back.
It's trying to separate himself from the industry, like he doesn't have to party with them. You guys have to understand, they had a party with men walking around with their butt cheeks out, like Keke Palmer.
I think Lil Baby is bisexual. I was sucking his, and I started going down. And yeah, he didn't stop me. He pulled his legs back to him.
Jayda Wayda just shook the whole internet with a slip that was far from subtle. She basically revealed who's really been acting as Lil Baby's sugar daddy. And guess what? It's the same name people have been whispering about for months. She didn't even need to go live and say his name. Her posts, her actions, and the quiet talk from people close to her said everything loud and clear. Fans online believe she just put a huge spotlight on one of the biggest names in Lil Baby's circle. Yet the same man linked to that famous white party photo, the fancy private jets, the courtside seats, and those billionaire-level ties that always felt a little too close. But here's where it gets wild, because people aren't just saying this guy was helping Lil Baby with money. No, the whispers go deeper. Many are convinced Jayda stepped back once she allegedly found out the mentorship was more personal than business and way more private than the public ever knew. That rumor alone has the streets going crazy. The timing, the proof, and Jayda's moves got everyone believing she just exposed the one name Lil Baby has been working hard to keep out the news. And then boom, Jayda herself dropped that hint about how she tried to give Lil Baby another chance, but it just didn't work. To most people, that was the moment she showed she already knew the truth and wasn't going to play along anymore.
I would say my last relationship definitely taught me, like, when somebody show you who they are, believe the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time, you have to believe them. No matter how much, like, time really don't heal. Time do not heal. That person gonna always be them.
Time only heals if a person is, like, mentally there with it, you know? Like, time don't heal if it's two people on two different pages.
So, once Jayda dropped that little breadcrumb, people didn't have to do much guessing.
It's 100 people at the party. We in the middle of 100 people. There's nothing weird we could be doing in a party.
And of course, as soon as she dropped that little hint, people connected the dots fast. They went straight back to that photo. Michael Rubin's all-white party. Lil Baby right in the center. Rubin standing next to him, and another familiar face. Locked into the frame, that single shot instantly turned into the internet's Exhibit A. Now the whole thing looks way too suspicious to brush off. That picture didn't feel like a simple group photo. It looked like they were moving together, almost like a team. The angle, the way they leaned in, the big smiles, it gave off way more than just party vibes. People hit that screenshot button faster than TMZ on a Friday night. And right on cue, 50 Cent reposted it with a caption basically saying, "What's really going on here?" That's when the internet went crazy. For fans who've been connecting dots for months, that picture wasn't just entertaining. It was proof. To them, it showed Rubin wasn't just a friend in Lil Baby's circle, but the one allegedly pulling strings behind the scenes financially and maybe even personally.
Get another drunken hug tonight. I don't care what anyone says. You're getting a drunken hug. You too. You too. Drunken hugs are coming tonight. Mike. Man, Mike.
I'm gonna come hug you right now. I'm coming to hug you. Big hug. I'm gonna love you.
Suddenly, the sugar daddy rumors weren't just whispers anymore. They became headlines. From that point, the jokes cut deeper. The mentor story got buried under the daddy label, and every single time Lil Baby was seen with Rubin or any billionaire, fans broke it down frame by frame like it was evidence. People weren't just laughing, they were convinced the proof was finally right there. And here's the thing, Michael Rubin isn't some random guy hanging around rap circles. He's a billionaire with connections to athletes, music bosses, and some of the most powerful names in the game. And who's been spotted right in the middle of it year after year? Lil Baby. Front row, always part of the mix. Lil Baby even tried to shut the rumors down by giving his side of that famous white party photo. He claimed Rubin is really his friend. And what people thought looked too close was actually them play fighting when the camera snapped. Nothing serious, just a random moment caught mid-
Rubin never hugging me. I said I was dapping Kuzman up, and Mike happy to see me. He ran over there and we started like wrestling, like touching it. And the picture, Mike, one of my real good friends, we had a party with goddamn 200-300 people. There's nothing weird to go on with all these people in the mix, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna get on the internet and go back and forth and all, like, And I told him, man, that's a crazy looking picture. You know what I'm saying?
Baby is absolutely one of the best human beings in the planet. All right, we're at a party, everyone's drunk. You know, it's a 13-hour party. People drink a lot of alcohol.
But even with him brushing it off, fans still aren't buying it. They keep pointing to other moments that don't feel right. And the one that always comes back up is the gambling story. That's the detail that really makes people question the whole Just Friends claim, no matter how many times it's explained. Lil Baby once admitted he lost almost $9 million in less than 48 hours gambling. That number alone left people shocked. But what really caught attention was who stepped in to stop it: Michael Rubin himself. According to Baby, Rubin personally called the casinos and told them to ban him so he couldn't place another bet.
What's the most you ever lost gambling at one?
$8 million.
How long?
Like one day, like probably like 40 hours straight. I lost like $8 million.
That's not
9 million.
That's not one.
I made myself stop gambling. I had my Rubin write a letter to every casino and ban me from the casino. You know, because I just do shit. You know?
Now, to some people, that sounds like a loyal friend looking out. But to those already locked into the DL theory, it looked much deeper. They claimed it wasn't about friendship at all. It was about Rubin protecting his investment, making sure the man he's tied to didn't lose control and slip away. That's a whole different type of loyalty. And here's where things get even more interesting. For years, Lil Baby made it clear he had no tattoos. In interview after interview, he explained how staying clean-cut gave him a sharp business image, letting him move in money circles without being boxed in by stereotypes. That no-ink style was part of his brand. It set him apart from the rest.
I hear that you say that you don't have any tattoos at all?
Nope.
So what's the reason why you made sure in a world of tattoos, you don't have any?
Being younger, like, I don't want no tattoo. I know I'm gonna have something to do when I get older.
Yes, sir.
With my money, and I don't want to be like a thug. Like, even though, like, I'm almost a thug, I was a thug. I don't want to be no thug. You know, I don't want people to look at me like I'm a thug. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I want. People with tattoos, and to me, you look like a thug.
Yeah.
Only time I can see me getting a tattoo, like, gotta be real sentimental to me. Like, yeah.
So when fans suddenly spotted his first tattoos ever, it was news by itself. But what shocked everyone wasn't just the fact he got ink.
So when fans suddenly noticed his very first tattoos, it was big news on its own. But what shocked people wasn't just that he got ink. It was the placement right on his inner thighs. Nobody expected that, and social media blew up instantly, asking why he chose that spot. Then came the performance that sent the internet into chaos. Lil Baby hit the stage in shorts, a tank top, and a bright pink belt. He moved around, pulling his shorts up just enough to show off those thigh tattoos, flashing them like he knew the crowd was watching. Of course, the fan video spread everywhere. People screen recorded, zoomed in, and re-uploaded the clips with captions that were far from subtle. Some dismissed it, saying he was just showing off his new ink and enjoying himself. But others linked it straight back to the DL rumors, claiming it looked like a soft launch of a hidden side of him. And once that story started, the internet ran with it like it was the missing piece of the puzzle. The tattoos became another reason for people to believe this wasn't only about ink. It was a message, and the talk got so loud that Lil Baby had to try shutting it down on Lil Yachty's podcast. He made it clear he wasn't laughing at the jokes, saying the rumors crossed the line. He even said he pulled security footage from that white party to prove the hug with Rubin was nothing more than a quick, harmless moment. But here's the problem. He never actually released that footage. And online, when someone says, "I got proof," but doesn't show it, people instantly assume the proof isn't in their favor. Instead of calming things down, it only pushed more theories and gave the rumor mill fresh fuel. And when fans start connecting Lil Baby's patterns, one name always comes up: James Harden. Their friendship has never been quiet. Courtside seats, private trips, huge events, they've moved like a package deal for years. But the moment that really shook the internet was Harden's over-the-top birthday gift in 2020. He pulled up with a Prada duffel stuffed with $100,000 in cash, a Richard Mille watch worth a fortune, and yes, actual honey buns.
A Prada bag because he's proud of me, full of honey buns. With a honey bun, you know what I'm saying? Man, shit ain't got serious, man. You hear me, man? I'm on the ground with a honey bun and a honey bun. You got too rich in here? Too rich in one day, man. He proud of you. Everybody been proud about because he proud of me, man. You feel me?
I'm proud of you. Yeah.
Honey butter.
They gonna have to catch up tomorrow. They gonna have to catch up tomorrow. They gonna have to catch up tomorrow. But they gonna try to try. Shit. Let ride, y'all.
Come on. I deserve it. Come on.
I like in that paper. Hey, nobody.
The clip of Baby opening that bag went viral right away, with fans breaking down every little detail. Some saw it as nothing more than a Flex One rich friend spoiling another. But for others, that gift slid perfectly into a bigger story. The comments started flying, and one that had people laughing and side-eyeing at the same time said, "Lil Baby been giving his honey buns to Harden." That one line alone sent social media into a frenzy. And that's the thing the internet doesn't care about: hard proof. All it takes is one flashy moment, a few inside jokes, and a theory juicy enough to spread. Harden's gift became another receipt in the DL storyline, and it didn't stop there. Not long after that birthday stunt, Harden and Lil Baby were back in the headlines, this time spotted together in Paris during Fashion Week 2021. They didn't go to Paris looking for trouble, but trouble found them fast. French police pulled their car over, claimed they smelled cannabis, and suddenly the glamorous Fashion Week trip turned into front-page chaos.
It's okay. I don't understand.
Cameras swarmed as Harden got searched and questioned before being released. But Lil Baby wasn't so lucky. He was fined for possession and photographed being led straight toward a police van. And of course, those photos hit the internet before he even made it back to the hotel. At the time, most people brushed it off as bad luck. But looking back now, fans tie that moment right into the pattern. Another headline linked to Harden. Another viral clip for the endless compilations. And the deeper the internet dug, the further the theory spread. Soon, the whispers didn't just stop at Harden. Rumors started swirling about Lil Baby and other artists too, including claims he might have been closer to Juice WRLD than people knew. No proof, no receipts, but for people already convinced of the DL story, it fit right in. Then came the real bombshell, the leaked tape drama. Clips started making the rounds online of someone who looked a lot like Lil Baby, allegedly giving another man oral sex. The internet exploded, treating it like confirmation, and Baby had no choice but to shut it down himself. He jumped on social media and fired back. "Y'all gotta stop using my name and face when y'all get bored. The extremes people go for clout are sick. Ain't no mystery in my history on no level. This my last time addressing dumb clickbait TF is wrong with y'all. No flaws, no lies in my raps." But instead of ending the talk, his response sparked a brand new wave of DL rumors, and things only got louder when Instagram model Teresa Lava slid onto a podcast and hinted about a personal run-in with Lil Baby, suggesting he might not be as straight as people think.
It's a one-night stand. Play with Lil Baby's ass.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
He gave me $40,000. So Lil Baby has slid in my DMs. He asked me if I was in Miami. And I told him, yeah. He texted me, told me to pull up, and the first time we linked up was weird. He kept touching me. Like, I get it, you know, you got a lot of people, that's just a setup situation, but it was just weird because he kept touching me and he was just rubbing me. Like, it got to the point where I felt like, okay, is he like trying to figure out if I'm a woman or a man? And then after that, it was fascinating, honestly. Play with Lil Baby's ass. But the third time we linked up, I ate his hole out, yeah. I think Lil Baby is bisexual. I was sucking his, yeah, and I started going down. And yeah, he didn't stop me. He pulled his legs back to him. Yeah, he was holding him.
She didn't spill the full details, but she dropped just enough hints to keep the rumor pages buzzing. She made it sound like a one-night thing, teasing that Baby was holding her and leaving it there. Through all of this drama, Jayda has stayed completely silent, letting the internet run wild with theories while she keeps her cards close. Through the leaked clips, the podcast shade, and all the noise, Jayda hasn't said a word. And honestly, that silence has been louder than any statement she could make. Fans online keep pointing out how she's always quick to clap back when the drama is about her. But when it's about Lil Baby and these rumors, silence. To some people, that means she knows something. They say if the rumors were totally false, she would have shut them down already. especially since her own name keeps getting dragged in. Instead, she's been moving different, posting cryptic captions, dropping photos with icy energy, like she's already distanced herself from the whole mess. And every time she does, the internet links it back to Lil Baby's alleged secrets. One fan even commented, "Her silence is her confirmation. She already saw the receipts. She just doesn't care enough to defend him anymore." Another said, "She's letting him drown because she's over it. Why protect someone who embarrassed you in public more than once?" Those takes started trending, and suddenly, Jayda's silence became the biggest clue of all. Then there's the timing, the breakups, the makeups, the second chances that never lasted. People are now saying maybe it wasn't just regular celebrity drama. Maybe Jayda walked away because she realized the rumors had some truth and she wasn't about to get caught in the crossfire. Meanwhile, Lil Baby's camp has been running damage control, denying the whispers, dropping distractions, and leaning on his music to cover the noise. But with Jayda refusing to speak, it almost feels like she's letting the storm play out on its own. And when your ex doesn't defend you while the internet tears you apart, that's a statement by itself. So now fans keep asking, is Jayda's silence protecting herself, or is it her way of exposing Lil Baby without saying a word? She hasn't confirmed it, she hasn't denied it. Jayda's just stayed classy, focused on her businesses, stacking her money, and keeping cooperating smooth with Lil Baby. But here's the thing, rumors like this don't just disappear. They linger, that they spread, and every time Lil Baby shows up at an event, steps on stage, or gets spotted with the same circle of names, the theory jumps right back into the spotlight. And honestly, that's what keeps this whole story alive. Because fans aren't even waiting for new proof anymore. They're pulling up old clips, old photos, and old interviews, stitching together a story they swear has been obvious the whole time. Every sighting turns into another puzzle piece, another moment for social media to debate. So maybe the real question now isn't if the whispers are true or false. Maybe it's what's coming next. Will it be another leaked clip, another suspicious photo, another insider hinting on a podcast? Or will Lil Baby finally drop clear proof to shut everything down once and for all? Right now, the story's wide open, and fans are locked in waiting for the next twist. But I want to know what you think. Has Jayda been quietly confirming the rumors by staying silent? Or is she just smart enough not to get pulled into the internet circus? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this drama is only getting messier. And before you go, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your crew. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's next. I'll catch you in the next one. And don't forget to click the video on your screen right now for more wild celebrity drama.